Bring it back, tell the DJ turn it up. Better DJ bring it back, tell them play that shit again. Tell them turn up the bass. DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back. Tell them play that shit again.
It might be a quick series. Can Na'Vi bring themselves back into this one? We're gonna send you over to our casters, OD, Pixel, and Fog, to find out.
Dual mid. Can Dendy handle it with SoNNeikO round 2? Snake only hits one. Good positioning there by Na'Vi in the start.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And as we saw last game, Dendy, he did manage to do all right this sort of pressure in the laning stage. He did not get knocked behind. To a little difference though, of course, with him on the TA that time around. We'll see how it does in the fight.
Look at Pasha and Roger. They're just duking it out between the two towers. Pasha pulled the creep wave all the way there, so Roger's trying to get as much as he can, make sure the wave doesn't get fully denied, but that's going to hurt the Morphling quite a lot. Roger's trying to salvage it, but look at the damage coming down.
I mean, Mystic Snake and
oh my God,
he's
dead.
Well played indeed from No One. He's over the moon with Lil making that sort of a wow.
To be honest, it's a
That
really
is
hard lane for Na'Vi.
Play mid better.
General, bottom, getting some heavy harassment from Solo. Might go down here, has the salve. Last tick though. Actually gonna run down.
And what a time to do it as well. Just when the bounty runes are up, so we have to claim his life and his bounty rune.
The dream. We're aggressive here.
Getting a heavy static link though. I mean, Ramses is going to take all the damage. General's trying to fight this, but there's a lot of right click on this Razor with the back of a Solo locking him down the kinetic field. General's falling low and he's falling down. That's one down. And I mean, I guess you sort of see the intention from Na'Vi there. They were hoping the battery assault would be enough, but that was a bit of wishful thinking that gets heavily punished, as you cannot make that sort of play against a safe lane Razor, especially when you don't know where the disruptor is. If he's behind him, that's never going to go right for Na'Vi.
If they could have closed the gap earlier and gotten him actually isolated away from creeps with the battery assault, they might have enough magic damage to bring him down. But the fact that he gets away because that movement speed plus boots steals so much damage, and then a quick turnaround there. Uh-oh. Stored. Roger and SoNNeikO making mid, but Courier is there, spots him out.
That shield on the Courier coming out literally at the last moment. Let's see what they can do mid. They didn't get the Courier, maybe they can get the kill. Iron to no one, he's low on the mana, they've got the shackles, they've got the control. Dendy comes in, Na'Vi get the Medusa kill.
Wow.
Very, very nice for Na'Vi.
That was really nice. Yeah. I thought the VP was going to back up, but that was like, I guess they maybe because the Courier was spotted, they were like, okay, they're not going to walk through, but yeah, Na'Vi. I love the new animation of the DD. Look at that. They're actually looking for Roger here.
Terrifying. I mean, Solo's got the catch, he's got the glimpse into the field. They bring 3 heroes in, they surround the Doom, and Roger is gone. Ramses now on a killing spree. Lil and Solo survive.
This will only hurt forever.
The aggression from VP that we saw in game 1 coming into game 2 once again.
7 minutes in and they already have a ward on that high ground by the tier 2. So they're really looking to punish this bottom lane. Mid. He does find no one, but he's got Snake. It bounces on SoNNeikO and the range creep. Yeah, lots of mana restored. Solo is coming in too.
Oh, he hasn't got the glimpse though from that stamp on him.
Still
but at the end of the day, it's still just pushing them back.
They want Ramses down here. There's a rotation coming in from the Doom from behind. General is level 5 now with phase boots, so they do have the way to close the gap.
Oh, Crystallize actually gets the kill onto Pasha. Rotation from Na'Vi comes in as they bring SoNNeikO, finds the kill, bottom lane. Ramses being gone upon, but he has the backup from Solo. He's man fighting up against General, but Ramses will go down first. Ramses goes down, General as well with him. Na'Vi may be able to make sure that this is a 2-for-1, but they haven't got the control for Solo. Solo just keeping this Doom at bay. Roger's scared. He just backs away from Solo. I mean, it...
Has that ever been being attacked like nobody's business?
It's going to be this Morphling getting the kills. It's going to be very hard for him to keep up with the farm.
Yeah, SoNNeikO, this is a solo Shadow Shaman taking out this bottom tower.
He's doing it.
That is very significant.
They do get the catch onto General though. Solo, again, the glimpse play. Grabs the clockwork back in. No one will get the deny on the tower down bottom, but the tower still falls nonetheless. And General loses life.
He thinks it's blocked now.
It seems that Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Top, Pasha. Getting chased out here. There's a Doom available.
They'll drop it. Denny with the wraparound has the Viper Strike. Crystallize ready to join in the action. He'll take the kill. More money into the bank of the Morphling.
Getting those last hits on Morph early game. Very important. Look at his net worth. 6,200. Almost Lincoln's done too. No one getting isolated by General.
This would be the dream kill for General. I don't know if he's going to get it because backup is there. No one falling low. Lil leaving that Sora to the last possible moment, trying to get as many units as he can around him. And will save no one. They'll drop out General. Shackle's there for SoNNeikO though. Na'Vi do have their numbers as Roger comes through. Lil in the midst of the cogs at the moment, looking towards General. Ramses goes in with the plasma field, bringing General down low, does claim the clock kill. They get more. They've got the Thunder Strike onto Roger. I have the Storm Pop, but Ramses, he can't get up to the high ground. SoNNeikO's there guarding it, and look who's turned up. Crystallize, he's here with the rotations. Comes in onto Ramses, repels there from Pasha. Will it keep this man alive? The body blocks as well from Pasha, holding Crystallize at bay. Purification's there to top Ramses back up. Ramses, he may not be fine though. Dendi's there with the Rapper, and they find the Vibe Strike, but the GA comes out. Pasha doing his best to save his lineup. The Magical still bringing Ramses down low with the Corrosive. It's gone. Ramses is down. Na'Vi find the kills that they were looking for, getting the action secured for Crystallize, taking down Ramses. But what a valiant attempt there from Pasha. Just a stack Medusa, and no one, he's still on par to being that massive snaky beast.
Yeah. And now he's going to start on those Ancients. Will Na'Vi contest it? Will they just try to
There's
split up?
4 in the neighborhood.
There's 4 in the area, and SoNNeikO's going for top tower. Look at this Shadow Shaman just constantly shoving in the waves, constantly going to threaten these tier 1s and tier 2s.
Some very smart,
Yeah.
smart movements from SoNNeikO.
You have to maximize, right? If it's like contesting the Ancients might be a bit too hard, you have to get something else out of it in the meantime. So you see Crystallize is now doing Ancients, Dendi's farming mid, and the other guys are kind of just staying in the area in case something does happen. But it's keeping all of VP as a unit. Look, it's 4 of VP heroes standing around those Ancients to make sure that no one gets them.
And now Na'Vi are moving in. There's still some of the Ancients left. No one and Lil hiding the tree line. Look at the Vibe Strike down onto Lil. Purification comes through, bringing Dendi down low. They'll put the GA as well. Dendi pulls himself away. No one popping the Stone Gaze. Na'Vi keeping themselves at bay. Looking to re-initiate if they can.
Solo's dead. Like, that's the big gain there.
And look at this. Crystallize becomes the Omni Knight. She can't pick him.
It would appear Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they will take some of these bigger Ancients off the back of this as well. As you say, this is just Na'Vi.
Yeah, they're really playing incredibly well this game. Their movement is on point.
You just split the map up.
I'm just enjoying SoNNeikO's playstyle right now. He's literally just farming lanes, dude. Now top General.
He's opening up. But Dendi gets glimpsed back because he got the damage in time. He does. They do get the kill onto Lil. General trying to run. Kinetic field's down. Thunderstrike as well, Solo.
Look at SoNNeikO bottom.
Yeah, he's on the tier 3s. They've got to TP people back, but Crystallize is there. You have to cancel that TP. Solo knows he can't go in, otherwise he'll get blown up straight away by this Morphling. 19 minutes in, Na'Vi doing a lot of damage. SoNNeikO's falling low. He's manning up. He looks for the shackles. He actually finds it, but there's no way he survives that one. No one will clean him up. It's a lot of damage done to this tier 3 tower, though. This Shaman
Dude, he's putting in
getting
so much.
away with absolutely everything this game.
What's his last hits? Let's take a
middle
look.
tower
54
has
last
fallen.
hits on Shaman 2. So yeah, he's
Someone
literally just like,
must be
I am
very
full
pleased
split
with
push.
themselves.
I'm building Aghanims. First item.
Got the Shaman wards back online. They'll
They're
go in, take
Radiant's
the creep
structures
wave.
are fortified.
And look at them, they're running in.
They've got to run back. I mean, SoNNeikO's almost certainly dead here. He's going to try for the TP out, and in fact, he may just make it. Solo doesn't have the vision. He's gone. They get the tier 3 tower.
Solo used glimpse on the Morphlings Lincolns too, so
Oh,
able to.
and Na'Vi lose absolutely nothing for those sort of plays. They can just go for that. It costs them nothing, and it costs VP everything.
Not going to be easy with those fresh BKBs on the Morphin Viper.
Hook shots training onto backlines. He's looked towards Pasha. Static Storm's down. The cogs sort of splitting VP up, making it hard for Solo to get involved. He's already popped down the Static Storm, but BKB's there from Crystallize. Crystallize is fine. The Doom's down onto no one. He's still at full health, though. They can't kill this Medusa. General is going to get taken down there by Ramses. Now the ult comes out. They'll back up, trying to kite no one. But overall, VP, they're certainly taking control of this team fight. SoNNeikO will get chased down. They've got the glimpse back. Of course, Solo's there with the catch on to Dendi. And BP find 3 heroes. Na'Vi denied their Roshan. Pasha does indeed end up going down on that bottom lane as Crystallize was pushing in, and he comes in alone. Gets
With my little eye, that Radiant
Can they get close enough? They'll go, General. He's in with a hook shot. Can he go for some sort of a steal? He's falling low. No one will claim the kill. And it looks like at the end of the day, Roger tries. Oh, he gets it, Roger! He's in and he's out! He snatches the Aegis, gets himself away. And bottom lane, range racks are down. Crystallize finds the split push. They are looking to try and control him. He's got the BKB, no TP for 20 seconds. It was a courier that was just sitting outside of the base.
Sort of place for a piece of
Crystallize turn. Solo getting blown up. There's the combo. Loads of heroes looking for this man, but BKB's there. He'll continue to walk. 10 seconds until TP, and he's got backup. Roger and Dendi, they're ready to come through. Roger's, oh, he's got to get out of that one. He's going to be chased by Ramses. Roger with the Scorched Earth. He's going to be fine. Does still have that stolen Aegis that he was able to grab there with that blink into the pit and the 4-star, you know, just drifting it out of there.
That
in
was
pure style.
Beautiful. So it looks like Ramses will be the one who goes for that itemization.
Yeah,
He's queued up a Hex.
Yeah,
he has to.
You absolutely do. really do now. 4K lead for Na'Vi. No one, and Crystallize still sort of toe-to-toe in the farm. Defense can be strong for VP, as I keep saying, but not when it's split up as it has been, with the way that Na'Vi are able to separate VP across the lanes. Crystallize. And then a quick blast onto mid. He's got full back up. Roger actually comes in the... Oh, he gets the Doom on Pasha. This could be big if they can take the fight. No one pops the Static Storm, but Solo. The Static Storm there catches 3. Crystallize plus the BKB, but Na'Vi, they've lost the Aegis on Roger. They've lost General. Crystallize trying to get stuck in. He's looking towards Ramses. Pops the Linker Sphere, but no one's cleaning up. He's already got the double kill picked up on the Medusa. Na'Vi trying there with the best of intentions. They get that initial Blink Doom onto the Omni, but still the rest of VP very, very large. They have that sustain elsewhere. The Medusa is massive. And VP can still take the fights, even without that Omni Knight, as long as Solo, you know, he goes down, but again, he gets these static storms that just cause terrible nuisance for Na'Vi. Very, very simple kill for the mid lane. The setup here with the warps and the shackles. They're going in on the Omni Knight, and they're going to get it. SoNNeikO with a quick heads-up play, and they're chasing for more. Jumping for Roger, 4-star, 4 from General. They're chasing down Ramses. Can he get out of there? Looks like the backup from Lil.
Oh,
no, this range of the shackles, SoNNeikO. Oh, it certainly has been the SoNNeikO show, as it were, this game. Doing a lot. No one will turn around, look to take SoNNeikO's life, and he will find it. Dendi pops the BKB, the rest of Na'Vi do get away, but look down bottom, Crystallizes there, and he gets himself the melee racks.
It was all a trap.
Just go for the TP out and strength.
Oh, and I actually think no one has it already. Okay, he sold the Mask of Madness and he has finished up that. Maybe. Oh, a DD.
Oh, all right. General though, he does indeed. He finds the catch. Doom's there straight away onto Pasha. They're trying to bring him away, but the chase down's there from Roger and General. They crouch him out, bring him down. They'll also get the touch onto Ramses. Quick blast from Crystallize takes him. No one comes. Oh, this DD! Oh, the DD! All the damage. They've got to run. They've got to hide. Na'Vi have lost 2, maybe even more. No one chases down. They're way far away on Crystallize, but Na'Vi did lose 3 there. That double damage rune doing a heck of a lot there for VP.
Base DD rune.
Oh. To head over. I don't know if they can do anything in time. They have very, very low sort of initiation potential. They'll drop a Static Storm at the mouth of the pit. Na'Vi are more than fine to just keep to the side of it all. No one going into the center of it all, trying to kick things off. Pops the Stone Gaze. Na'Vi just keeping their distance. Oh, that dude, Roger! He gets the Omni Knight. Pasha has to back off. Shiva's Guard popped as well. Roger's in trouble though. The chase is there from Ramses and no one. They have claimed the second. Now Crystallize trying to go to work. Pops the BKB. Trying to bring down this Medusa, but he can't do it. He's too big, this Medusa. And with the backup of Pasha can now re-engage after Doom's worn off. Na'Vi is starting to lose hero after hero, and they're going to lose potentially Dendry as well. He forces up to the high ground. No one trying to chase. Oh, he gets the Scud. No, he doesn't. It's just a game of Crystallize and SoNNeikO. Trying to look for those split pushes. They are hunting. He's got that 2 waveform charges.
They're still pinging him out.
Very, very hard to catch. They were close. They were close there. You've got to give them credit for that. He's building sort of more this utility binder. On top. Crystallize again, looking for the damage. It's hard for him to do so. It's not an easy kill. He does still get it. Now they're coming in. Trying to chase him. Oh, they do. Ramses Hex. Setting up for the chase down. He's already up in strength though, and back to the shrine. Na'Vi's there with the TPs in. Roger, jumping forward. Again, throwing down the Doom on the Medusa. It's not really going to do anything. I guess it puts VP off from trying to find a fight, but it's not really going to set yourself up unless they find the hookshot like General just does. Catches Lil on the back of the retreat. He's able to force up, but that does not mean he's getting out.
SoNNeikO's trying for the rat, but he gets spotted. Will he survive? He'll be okay.
I mean, he got a decent amount of damage done to the tower with those.
To go.
Oh, General. Shotting in onto Solo. Static Storm's down. They're already trying to disengage Na'Vi. BKB popped by Dendy so he doesn't get glimpsed back. But they do catch General. Ramses forces forward.
They see SoNNeikO bottom. They're bringing him like crazy.
I don't know if SoNNeikO gets out of this one. They're hunting. He'll go. Okay, the Ghost Scepter TP may just save him. And indeed it does. We've seen him do something big before.
Crystallize is going for this.
Can he do it again? That's the question. Crystallize does indeed take down Solo. There's the jump. Roger goes in. Does he manage to grab anything? He doesn't by the looks of it. They picked up everything. Crystallize indeed trying for the split. He's trying to fight up against Battle Protection. The creeps now moving in. We'll take it off, but VP, they're back in time for the defense. Mid lane, though, tier 3's gone. SoNNeikO gets the playoff. He's desperately trying to take this. And with the shackles, the wards continue to do quite a bit to these racks. It's not enough, though. Crystallize looks for Pasha, but the Glimmer Cape allowing Pasha to get away. VP now trying to chase down Ramses. Shoves himself forward with the Hurricane Pipe. Crystallize should be fine. I mean, he's going to need creeps. He can't fight through back or protection as it is. General. Catch onto Ramses here. Ramses, as we say, though, does have the Aegis and the cheese. We'll see if they can even bring him down once. They look towards Lil. Lil drops the tombstone. Crystallize trying to finish him off. Passion's there with the save with the purification. Ghost Scepter as well. That's going to be the Undying Find. And with the Hex turnaround, Crystallize is in trouble. Has to waveform away. They've caught Roger on the side. He tried to get involved. The damage from no one. Too much for this Doom. Roger's down for 80 seconds. To go for.
He can't do it by himself
No.
by any means.
I mean, he's got to back off. He's teasing with it. He's playing. No one actually trying to chase this. He wants to get this kill with a Divine Rapier. Damage is close. Doesn't quite get it. Pasha comes in. Na'Vi now have to get out. They've stuck around a little too long. I mean, General, does he really want to try for this? He's got the Rocket Flare. He'll go in with the hookshot, cancelling the TP. But do they have the damage? He's popped back. They got the Doom after this. And this is perfect for Na'Vi. They're going to be able to bring down no one. Rapier hits the deck. Oh boy.
Now. And Pasha.
That kill there. And now the buyback comes out for no one. They have to throw everything back at this. The Lotus Orb keeping the Omni safe. Solo gets taken down though. Ramses has the Hex on General. They have to be so careful how they poke and prod at Na'Vi with Crystallize having that Rapier. They'll look towards Ramses, pop the Linkers, but I mean that catch on General.
That was such a good bait play by Roger. Yeah. He's like, I'm pretty tanky. I can take a couple hits from the Deuce. I force him out really far away. Look at Solo. Solo's pinging down there saying like, you were alone. So Roger, really good bait play coming out. Deuce Travel 2 coming out from the Morphling, and they're able to just isolate that Deuce.
Yeah, and perfectly.
Vision.
Getting that sort of knockback as well on the cogs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no one, he would have had the chance. Adding to it, but it is there.
Oh, and look at DD and into the Roche pit.
Oh, I mean, Roche doesn't stand a chance.
2,100 crits, 2,200.
There we have it.
Doom now has Refresher Shard, and he can actually purchase a full Refresher as well. So we could see 3 Doom it up. He gave it to SoNNeikO, so he's looking for the double wards. Here's one, Refresher Shard, second set of wards.
Okay, time to push, says Na'Vi. They lay it down on the top lane. Can they clear out in time? They've got that attack speed on Ramses, certainly helping clean out these wards. Fortifications pop though. Racks still take a heavy bit of damage afterwards. Not quite enough to bring down the melee racks. On the side though, General, he's got the catch straight up with the E-Blade. Static Storm's down. They'll force Solo down to the low ground. The Cogs push back as well. Crystallize set up for the kill. Solo's down for 70. No buyback on the Disruptor. They're having to hold 4 versus 5. No one actually out of mana. Probably going to want to go back and refuel. But he knows at the same time, as soon as he does, Na'Vi may just try.
Takes out top, double waves away.
The mega creeps looking to be inevitable with just this mid lane left. I mean, maybe we're gonna need more rapiers. I think. No one. You may need the second one. We need everything in terms of damage. They need to be able to punish Na'Vi at any sort of misplay that they've. Big fun with the Lotus Orb, as it were. 32k lead for Na'Vi. 35 to 30 in favor of VP, but the damage, it's absolutely all going Na'Vi's way.
Yeah.
Na'Vi looking to push this series to game 3 in quite a spectacular fashion. This has been a pretty good start to the day.
And they're staying right at the face of VP's base, so VP can't really run out of farming.
He's trying to come out. The Hex with his mass forces taking him apart, making it hard. Dendy, oh, he jumps in, but he gets Hexed immediately. Dendy's gone. Dendy's down for 100. VP, they would love to try and find something more of this. They've got their eyes on to Crystallize. Crystallize waveforming away. Force forward from Ramses, trying to chase, turn towards the easier target. Takes the kill onto Roger, but Ramses is solo. Crystallize comes straight back in, gets the kill. Buyback from Roger. Na'Vi wanting to throw as much as they can in here. They've dropped the walls down. They've claimed the melee racks in the middle lane. Only the range racks remain standing for VP. So sure, Na'Vi, they lose a couple of heroes, but they get Ramses, and they're getting these racks. It's going to be around playing this sort of full face defense mode.
Yep. Crystallize jumps in. He's looking for the Rex. Oh.
That's an Aegis. Can they kill him a second time though? That's the question. They don't have Ramses with their lockdown. Static Storm's there. They've got the control as well with the kinetic field. They'll get no one into the Mystic, but with these double rapiers, they're bringing them down low. Crystallize still alive for the time being. The Stonegaze is effective him. Wait forward. He wants to take the Rex. He does get it, but he'll almost certainly pay off his life. As he falls, so does Roger on the Doom. He's down for 110 seconds. But they do get the Rex. So that's the third rapier. VP now have control of all 3 rapiers.
Yep.
It's turning into one of those games, ladies and gentlemen.
It is indeed. Ramses picks it up this time.
All right.
So Disruptor now has full Aghanims picked up, finally, on solo. So that actually can put a big play in not allowing those BKBs to get off from the Morphling.
I mean,
that could be pretty significant.
Maybe a bit of a frustration play there from Na'Vi, because Crystallize throwing himself in like that for the racks, you can't do that. Getting the Mega Creeps at this stage doesn't really change the game for VP.
It puts a lot of threat. It's going to keep those lanes very heavily forced in, but VP can handle the Mega Creeps.
Oh, look at the side of it. Got eyes. SoNNeikO will drop the wards. Na'Vi put a stop to this. It's 3 versus 4 at the moment.
They just don't want VP to hit the base. They don't want Morphling to have to buy back. It's pretty much this. So they're hook shotting creeps, doing anything they possibly can to just cut those creep waves.
Up onto him. Not enough damage, of course. Ramses forces himself out. Put up by the Sorin. Come in. Cleaning out the creeps. Fortification will be popped by Na'Vi, and at the least, as you say, they do manage to protect the buyback on Morph. Crystallize does not need to buy back for this defense. They actually find the Hex onto Ramses. TP coming through as they bring no one in with the upgraded boss. Oh! That's going to be General down. He has to buy back. SoNNeikO goes sceptering him, trying to back away. No one just heads forward, pushing Na'Vi back. Can they really stop this push of the triple rapier effort that VP can put together? The GA comes through, but still, that's Undying down once. He has that Undying talent. He's going to be back for round 2. They've opened up onto Ramses. Ramses falling low. Can they finish off this race? They can. Razor's down. Now Dendi turns towards Medusa, but the Stonegaze comes through. No one shot forward. He's been disarmed. Dendi, he got the Heaven's Halberd off in time, but it might not matter. Dendi and SoNNeikO having to keep their distance. Mass buybacks coming out from VP, but this could be a dieback. They have the shackles. Crystallizes there with the damage. It's a dieback from Ramses. He's come straight back in and he's immediately out. The lockdown's there from the Shaman. The follow-through damage more than enough from the Morphling, and now they're without a Razor for 2 minutes nearly. Surely, I'm sure they give it to him. A level 25 Shaman with Refresher Orb and Refresher Shard. Let's do it.
Let's see.
Yeah, he drops the gem. He picks up the shard.
He's got okay.
Yeah. Triple Serpent wards. Oh, I hope VP's base is ready.
He still has Tranquil Boots in his inventory though. He's got to come on. Come on, Sin.
Oh boy. Have they got fortification back up on VP?
Dude, he barely... Actually, he doesn't have mana for triple Serpent wards. It's 600 each.
Oh, actually, that is a lot. You're right, he does not have mana.
He needs 2175.
Yeah, he does not have mana for triple Serpent.
Does he have mana?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
VP smoked up. They're looking to try to catch him off guard here. Solo does have the Aghanims, as we mentioned previously.
Can he get the catch? Na'Vi on the high ground. They've got the vision onto Roger. Glimpse him back in the field, but General's there immediately with a hook shot on the side of it. Repels down to Ramses.
The Doom's a big target.
Away. Look at this base though. SoNNeikO's already gone in with the double. He's laid them. Now there's no fortification.
God, look at the damage.
There's no fortification. He's going to be game over. It's a Na'Vi. Push it to a game 3. Oh, he just walks in, drops the wards, and
that's got to be a stressful game for both sides. This game went incredibly long, 70 minutes. Was that one of the fastest throne deaths we've ever seen?
I think so.
Those double wards killed it.
He didn't need 3. Just the 2 of them. Wow, what an ending to this game. I mean, what a game. The whole of it. Yeah. You know, Na'Vi having this edge at the beginning and the mid game. VP